if the situation continues the way it is in China, there will be horrible things happening to all the countries of the world within our lifetime. If the situation in China does not improve, where you have a fascistic dictatorship trying to control people's lives in a dictatorial way without opposition parties, without opposition newspapers, without any opponents in the press, and or no political parties, etc. If you have an unbridled force like that of people who obviously are corrupt and who are taking resources away from people who are less powerful, that doesn't just mean something bad for China. It means that that group will probably become a threat to the whole world. Our hope for peace with China rests with the people of China rather than siding with the government of China. And I think the Tuidang movement is vitally important to give those people who are in this evil system a chance to get out, and a chance not to be participating in the repression of their own people and a threat to the world. I think that sometimes people mistake our harsh criticism of China as being a criticism of Chinese people, and it is not. And the Tuidang movement will, I think, hopefully communicate with the world that even within the communist movement itself, there are many people who don't agree with what the goals and the methods are of that clique that runs China. So I want to congratulate you, and I consider, as I say, you are the people who will help get that message to the people of China. And we must, as Americans, stand behind everything that you're doing to make sure that China and the United States remains friends by making sure there is democratic reform, making sure that we have a more open society in China, and in that way the American people and the Chinese people are going for the same goals. We want this to be a more peaceful world, and it won't happen with militarism. We won't have, and even in our own society, I'm concerned that with excuses, with things going on overseas, that we ourselves will allow America to become a militarized society. No, the answer to that challenge, I say the number one challenge in the years ahead, which is a fascistic, totalitarian, aggressive China, the solution to that is work with the Chinese people. Reach out to them, and you are America's hand out to the people of China. We want to be friends. Please do not succumb to the regimentation of your dictators, of the fascists who run your country. So thank you all for what you're doing. I think it's important. I have 13-year-old kids at home. My wife and I were blessed with triplets 13 years ago. And if they are going to live in a peaceful world, it will be how successful we are in reforming China and reaching out to the people and creating that type of a good alliance with the people of China rather than with the government of China, which is not a real government because it doesn't have the consent of the people who they govern. So let us reach out together. Let's make it a better world. Thank you very much.